Welcome to your Pilates Reformer workout. I just need to vibe today. It's probably gonna lean a little bit more contemporary, maybe not so much traditional Pilates, but I really just wanna focus on getting my body moving, feeling connected, doing some chest openers, heart openers to feel like I'm open and I can take a deep breath. We'll start on one blue spring or one light spring. I've taken the foot bar out. You can place it down or whatever your reformer does. We're gonna start standing up today. Grab the straps in your hands and meet me straddling the reformer. Of course, if you're not subscribed, please subscribe, sign up for my membership, like, comment, do all the things. Thank you. To begin, we're gonna grab one strap in each hand facing the pole, straddling the reformer. We're gonna find a big second position. So this is like a sumo squat or a second position plie in ballet. Straps will be in your hands. Find a really nice sort of upright position where your tailbone is not tucked, it's not sticking out behind you, it's just kind of neutral to the floor. Knees are wide. Palms face each other. We're going to draw the elbows back, squeezing the shoulder blades together in the back, extending the arms long. Big inhale, exhale, core goes on, and extend it long. So trying to feel the sense of like really staying as upright as we can, feeling the support of the legs here, while also really pulling the bottom tips of the shoulder blades down and together. Let's go for 4. Find a little bit more depth in your squat or your plie if you can. Last 2. And 1. Extend the arms long, tiny pulses up and down in your plie. Let's go for 8, 7, 4, 3, 2, 1. Hold the squat, single arm. Left arm rows back. Exhale, bring it forward. Right arm back. Exhale, bring it forward. You've got 4. Switch. 3. And switch. Feel the elbow skim the side of your torso. Go for a little twist, look over your shoulder. Last set. Good. Arms extend. Extend your legs to stand. We'll move on. Still on your blue spring, we're going to sit on the reformer facing the poles, cross-legged or legs extended over the headrest, down, whatever feels best. Grab the straps, place them up over your elbows onto your biceps. We're going to place the hands behind the head. Elbows are going to start wide. We'll begin curling forward, bringing the elbows towards each other, rounding through the upper back. Exhale, open the elbows, shine the sternum up to the ceiling, shoulders are down. So we're going to curl forward, finding roundness through the upper back without tilting dramatically forward or back, changing anything in the low spine. Arching up, opening the sternum, opening the heart to the ceiling. Good, continuing on for a few more. Use your breath, inhale, elbows together. Exhale, elbows apart, make that nice and long. It's really easy to bring the shoulders up to the ears as the elbows open out, but think about the bottom tips of the shoulder blades coming together. Adjust the straps if you need to. Take your time with this. Gonna get some work through the upper back, some opening of the chest and shoulders. Some mobility and articulation through the thoracic spine or upper spine. I lost count, let's do one more. Good. Now, keeping the straps on your biceps, bring your arms to a W position, elbows in toward your ribs, palms forward. Just going to begin pulsing the arms back and forward, back and forward. So I want to focus on keeping the rib cage oriented down. So something I see a lot is people popping the chest up and flaring the ribs up to the ceiling. You almost want to think about the ribs being heavy down toward the pelvis and the muscles that support your shoulder blades being responsible for opening the shoulders wide. And again, thinking about the bottom tips of the shoulder blades coming together and down. If you feel the upper traps taking over, make us smaller, keep it lower. Could just move a few inches if you like. And again, focus on the ribs staying really heavy keeping no movement in the pelvis if you can. Let's do 3, 2, and 1. Very nice. Take the straps off of the arms, keep them in your hands. We'll keep this cross-legged position. Straps go into your palms. We'll keep the palms facing each other to begin. Scooting forward just a little bit with the arms forward, lifting up out of the lumbar spine to start. We're going to roll down, starting to articulate through the low spine. Find a big C curve, raise the arms up. Articulate the spine to sit up, bring the arms out to a T, palms forward, and hands come back to front, slowly with control, articulating through the low back, finding a C curve. Arms lift up over the shoulders, articulate up, keeping the ribs down, arms out to a T, and back. So I'm not watching the monitor, but one thing I do want to say is as you are bringing the arms to a T, should be at about the sides of the body. Sometimes in the footage, it looks like my arms are way behind, but you really want them right in line with your shoulder. A little bit of a trick of the camera, unfortunately. So use your core, use your abs to bring you up. Don't forget about that spinal articulation. So it's a roll up, articulating up, as opposed to just lifting up in the same position. Let's do 2 more. Exhaling as you lift. Restack the spine at the top. Last one. Good. Switch the opposite leg to front, or if your legs are cross-legged in front of you, if that's more comfortable, flip the other leg on top. Next, we'll reverse that. Arms out to the side, sitting really tall, arms up, roll down, find a little scoop, and roll up to sitting. Arms to a T, arms overhead, roll down, arms come forward, and sit up really tall, articulating through the spine. T, up, arms forward, find a big scoop, shoulders down, and up. T, high, roll down, arms forward, and roll up, lifting out of the lumbar spine. 2 more. Arms out, up, big scoop, palms flip to face each other as the arms come forward. Last one, T, up, roll down with control, straight arms, shoulders wide, and sit up, stacking the spine really tall. Grab both straps in one hand. We're going to turn to the side. Your right leg is bent, shin up against the shoulder blocks, left leg bent in front of you. We're going to flip to a yellow spring or your lightest spring. Drop the right strap in hand. We're going to grab the left strap in your right hand. Your left hand is down on the bed, right next to your hip, keeping your palm facing your ear to start. Trying to press your right hip down. We're going to reach up and over, getting a big extension to the side and back. Arm extends long. Really controlling the carriage. As soft of a close as you can. Bend the elbow, reach. Right hip presses down, lengthen through the right side of your torso. Feel that big stretch, as well as the work through the back and up. 3 more. Exhale, press through the strap and reach. 2, really pressing down on the right hip. Abs lift and engage as you reach. And last one. Now as we come home, prepare to add on to this. So the next time we reach over, we're going to reach, twist the torso to face the floor, twist the torso to face up, twist back to neutral, and up. So we're getting rotation in the upper back through the thoracic spine. It feels really nice if your posture is bothering you. Reach up and over, twist the torso to face the floor, keeping that right hip down, twist a little through the upper back to face up, back to center, and back. 1 more. Take this on your own time. I encourage you to take it slowly. And up to the ceiling. And all the way up. Very nice. Closing the stopper slowly. All right, next switch onto a blue spring or a light spring. Place that strap onto the bicep of the right arm. We're going to stay in the same position with the legs. Hands come behind the head, elbows wide. So here what we're going to do is kind of mimic a side sit up with the short box. So we're going to lift up, keep your right hip down, Arch the torso over to your left. Exhale, keep that right hip pressed down. Stack the spine, bring it back to sitting. Good, let's try again. And up. So that right hip is really going to want to lift. Your shoulders are going to want to hike up to your ears. So think shoulders relaxed, melted down. Right hip really heavy. You might feel a lot of hip flexor on that right hip. That's fine. It's okay to work the hip flexors. In fact, we need it sometimes. Try to see if you can localize a lot of that support in your obliques on the left and the right in this one. Good. It's not about the range, it's about the muscular activation. So if you can only go a few inches or a few centimeters, don't worry about it. Shoulders down. Last one. And back up. Now we'll go for a twist. Take a pause. Let's switch to one yellow spring. Bring the strap back onto the right bicep. Same position, hands behind head, elbows wide. We're going to keep that sense of height, the head pulling up toward the ceiling. Twist. Turn the body to the left, keep that right hip down, and back. Twist to the other side. Shoulders stay down. So we're really getting that sense of wringing the abdomen, working our side body, our back. There's a lot going on here. Getting some thoracic mobility too, which is really nice for feeling very open through the chest and shoulders. And switch, 2 more each side. I don't know about you, this feels really great, especially on my left side. You can play around with the breath for this one. Actually, like inhale and twist. Exhale to turn center, but pick your poison. Good. Let's go to the other side. All right, so this time your left leg is bent with the left shin up against the shoulder blocks. Your right leg is bent in front of you. Grab the strap in your left hand, strap that's in front of you. Right hand is down on the bed next to you. Left hip really heavy down. We're going to flip the palm to face your ear. Reach up and over as you press that right hip down onto the mat. Feel that big stretch on the left side. Arm comes down. Carriage stops. Reach up and over. Feel an oppositional stretch between the left arm reaching, left hip pressing down, and up. 3 more. Exhale as you press through the strap, and up. Last 2. And 1. Stack the spine, sit up nice and tall. Next, we're going to add on to that, reaching the arm over to the side. Now we twist, torso faces down to the floor, twist, open the shoulders up to the ceiling, back to center, reach up and over. Close the stopper, sit up tall. Reach the left arm up and over, twist to face the floor, bring out the spine, bring out the lungs, twist to face the ceiling, back to center, left hip heavy, and up. Last time. Palm is still facing your ear. Reach up and over, left shoulder down, twist to face the floor, twist to face the ceiling, back to center, and bring it on up. Very good. Close the stopper, switch to your blue spring. Place the strap onto the left bicep, hands behind the head, elbows wide. Shoulders drop. We're going to reach up and over like you're crunching over a beach ball on the right side. Back to sitting up really tall. Exhale, reach up and over. Keep that left hip really heavy. Shoulders down as best as you can. So your left hip is going to want to reach up to be more accommodating to you in this position. You don't want that to happen. 4 more. Abs are in and up. Grow taller between each set. Last 2. Elbows stay wide. Make sure you're really going directly side, not slightly front to back. And 1. Sit up tall. Switch to 1 yellow spring once again. Strap back on the biceps, hands behind head, shoulders wide. You're going to keep that height. Twist to your right, left hip stays down, back to center, twist to the left. Good. You can try inhaling as you twist, exhaling as you come to center, or try the reverse. 4 more. Shoulders really staying down as best as you can. You may feel like you want to muscle your way through this one, but really start to feel like you see if you can feel mobility happening through this segment of your spine. Your thoracic spine. Kind of where your mid back, the lower part of your mid back is. Last 2. And last one. Good. Close the stopper, get the strap off of your arm. Coming around to stand behind your machine, the bar is still out or down. I've placed on a red and a yellow, or a heavy and an extra light. Alternatively, if you don't have the extra light, you could do just the red or the heavy. So I'm going to stand up, legs in parallel, toes facing forward, right in line with my hips, hands flat on the mat with my palms just on the edge of the carriage. I'm going to really focus on trying to stick my sits bones out like I'm sending my tailbone directly back behind me, legs straight. I'm going to exhale, push the carriage forward. Inhale, round the spine to come up. Big breath in, exhale, push the carriage forward, supporting yourself with your abs here. Really trying to take care not to bring the hips past the heels, or pass right over the heels, and roll up. If you've got long hair, watch your hair on the springs, make sure you're not getting it caught. Good. One more. Feel that big stretch in your hamstrings. Now close the stopper, take a moment, find an internal rotation. So think about rotating through the hip socket, so like right above your thighs. So the toes point slightly inward, and the knees point slightly inward. Really focus on, think about sending your sit bones right back behind you. You might feel a stretch in your hamstrings at a slightly different spot. I'm going to take that same thing. Big breath in, exhale, press forward. See if you feel a deepening of the stretch through the hamstrings. Roll it on up. 2 more. Big breath in. Send your tailbone back. Together, 1 more. Big inhale. Exhale, roll it up. Carefully, slowly close the stopper, roll up to sitting, and you are all done. Thanks for hanging out with me for this workout. If you're not yet subscribed, please subscribe. And if you haven't yet signed up for my membership, please go do that now. I have a ton of exclusive workouts that include a bunch of cool variations. Thank you to my membership supporters. Your support means the whole world to me. Thank you as well to the folks who have been with me for 6 months or more. You're making this happen. I really appreciate your support and loyalty. Have a great week, everybody. Bye.